Hello, this is Alexander here from Lambstongue Historic Window Specialists in Chapel Izard in Dublin, and today we're looking at Lukaz, one of our glaziers, repairing a piece of historic glass. What Lukaz is doing here is he's cleaning the two leading edges of the repair where the glass has been broken, and he has the glass staged on two rolls of masking tape. You can stage it up on anything really, but it just has to be evenly staged so that when you have the Dray bond 6022 on the leading edges and you place the two pieces together, that they go together in the exact position that you want. So he puts that on both leading edges, and he places the two together, staged as I said. And this is really just to get his initial grab or bond between the two pieces of glass. This is not the finished bond, but it just gives him his initial grab. He places the UV lamp on this, and that commences the cure. And he has to put this on for a little while, because as soon as he does that, the Dray bond 6022 cures somewhat, and you can see that it's quite a good bond, and he can now work with the piece and start to clean it back with a blade. This is a piece of bullion glass which we took from a house actually very near our workshop in Chapel Izard, where we are repairing some cast iron windows from the later half of the 19th century. And it's interesting that this type of glass, which comes from spun glass, and you can see that the bullion or the raised piece of glass is where the glass was broken from the rod on which it was spun. And this type of glass was used, I suppose, in houses that couldn't afford the better cuts of glass, and the better cuts of glass would have gone to the more wealthy houses. And it's important to remember that glass drove window technology in the 18th and 19th centuries. So for us as conservers of windows, of historic windows, it's very important that we can replace this type of glass back into the cast iron window, because it will then remain there for future generations. And it's an important aspect and an important aesthetic quality of the window. So we were very keen to replace this, even though there is a crack in it. He then, having cleaned back the glass on both sides, is able to put the UV light for a longer period on the repair, and this cures the bond, or the Dray bond 6022 between the repaired sides of the glass. It's a Bowley system that he's using. That's the UV light there. And that's it there, repaired, and that's Lukaz in his sunglasses for safety, but also looking pretty cool. Thanks.